There are a lot of people, though, who are definitely grateful this Thanksgiving to have escaped with their lives. And as we've reported just a few minutes ago, we have decided not to name the suspect who later took his own life, according to police, or at least use his name sparingly, only when it's necessary for the investigation. Officers did raid his home shortly after learning who he was. And 10 on your side's Julie Millay, our investigative reporter, spent the day looking at this story as well, and has more on what she uncovered. Julie?
Well, Tom, investigators say right now their primary focus is figuring out what the suspect's motive could have been. Moments ago, I spoke with a man who worked here at this Walmart up until about 6 months ago, and he worked right underneath the shooter. He says he never could have seen this coming, that the shooter was described as a bit eccentric, but not too hard to get along with, and that this was really, really out of character for him. As you mentioned, we spent the day outside the suspect's home and trying to get in touch with anyone we could who knew him or could tell us about his past. Here's what we found out.
Very aloof, and I didn't even know his name.
His name is Andre Bing. Walmart and police both identified him as the suspect in Tuesday night's shooting that killed 6. Police say the shooter then killed himself.
Nobody ever came. We never saw anybody there. So, no.
This neighbor tells us she lived next door to the shooter for 2 years, but never knew him. We heard much of the same from most everyone we spoke with on his street.
I've seen him just in passing. He drives a little green Ford Focus.
Less than an hour after Tuesday night's deadly shooting, we're told Chesapeake SWAT and Virginia State Police were at his home. Neighbor Vera McDuffie woke up to it.
No marked cars. Everything I saw was private vehicles, you know. And then I saw I thought the SWAT thing went up in the driveway.
She says she heard police yell, search warrant," as they banged down his door. As of this afternoon, the door still looked like this. Glass still on the ground from where it had been shattered and pushed in. FBI agents were moving in and out of the home, searching for evidence.
They were just everywhere.
What has it been like this morning?
Crazy, hectic.
That gentleman I spoke with who used to work with the shooter, I asked him if he knew anyone who still worked at the store. He said yes, he knew some of the victims. He only had 2 phone numbers saved in his phone of the people who still worked here. One of them was another manager, and the other was the shooter. He said as soon as he heard about what happened, he texted both of them, of course, only hearing back from one of them. If you know anything about this shooting, you are asked to contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. It's 1-800-CALL-FBI. I'm Julie Millay, live in Chesapeake, 10 on your side.